You know, back in the old country, we spend billions modernising the railways. We privatised them, digitalised them, and filled them with announcers who apologised so profusely you would think they would personally run over your dog. Yet, standing on a cold platform at Euston, watching the word cancelled flash on a digital screen, I found myself asking a rather dangerous question. Would I rather pay £50 to be stood up in the cold or 50 cents to rattle across Thailand in a tin can held together by a prayer and duct tape? Welcome to the great Isaan disaster. Not the train itself, no, that is running fine. The disaster is my own British logic trying to comprehend why a 40-year-old diesel engine in the middle of nowhere functions better than the entire national rail network. I am your host, a slightly grumpy old Englishman who has traded the grey skies of Blighty for the humidity of Isaan. Now, today I am pitting Thailand's creaking charm against Britain's bureaucratic shambles. Let us see why broken Thai logic is actually superior to the privatised nightmare of the West. Let us set the scene, shall we? Picture the interior of a London commuter train. It is what we in the business call a sterile plastic tomb. The lights are that horrible blue-white hue that makes everyone look like a corpse. The seats are designed by a sadist to be just uncomfortable enough that you do not fall asleep and miss your stop, but not comfortable enough to enjoy the journey. Everyone is silent, absolutely silent, staring at their phones. If you make eye contact, you are required by law to apologise. Now, let us hop across the globe to the night sleeper train from Bangkok to Ubon Ratchathani, chugging through the heart of Isaan. The carriage is humidity soaked. It smells of garlic, fresh sauce and diesel fumes, a combination that would get you arrested in the home counties. The air condition is not climate controlled. It is a small fan which either blows directly in your face or does not work at all. The mattresses are thin. The pillows are bricks. What's more, I bloody love it. The Western assumption is that price dictates quality. Well, we think I paid about £100 for this ticket. Therefore, it must be superior. However, here's a rub. That £100 ticket buys you the illusion of efficiency. If you buy a fancy app that tells you exactly how late you are going to be, it buys you a manager who reads a scripted apology about the wrong kind of leaves. Here on the Isaan line, I paid 350 baht. That is about £8 for a bed. Besides, the honesty of the machine is staggering. The train was built when my dad was a lad. If something breaks, the driver gets out with a wrench, hits it a few times, and we are off again. There is no control centre in a faraway city remotely shutting down the network because a sensor hiccuped. It is just honest toil. Now, let us talk brass tacks, the price of logic. Back home, if I wanted to take a peak time train from London to Manchester, I would be looking at £100, £100 for a 2-hour journey in a plastic seat where I have to beg for a trolley service that sells a stale sandwich for a tenner. British privatisation has given us a labyrinth of ticket tiers designed to make you feel like a genius if you manage to save a fiver. You need a degree in mathematics to figure out if you need a rail card, a network card, or a blood sacrifice to get the best fare. It is a stock market gamble every time you want to visit your mum. Here in the developing world, the social atmosphere is, well, it is alive. The Isaan Railway is a mobile market. Women walk through the carriages carrying mountains of fresh fruit. You can buy hot soup, cold beers, and a papaya salad made to order right at your seat. The Thai passengers share food with strangers, kids run up and down the aisles, a monk sits quietly in the corner reading the newspaper. In Britain, we sit in a silent, expensive purgatory, terrified to put our seat back in case we provoke the ire of the person behind us. We are paid a fortune for the privilege of being miserable, isolated consumers. Here we have paid pocket change to be travellers on a shared journey. On top of that, can we address the excuses for a moment? The British Rail Network is a masterclass in creative blaming. Leaves on the line, I mean really, leaves! We invented the steam engine, the locomotive, the entire industrial revolution, and we are defeated by autumn? Then there is a wrong kind of snow, the wrong kind of sun, the wrong kind of rain. It is always the weather's fault, or signalling failure, or a trespasser on the track, which is tragic, but statistically happens far too often for it to be the sole cause of disruption. Now, look at this. This is the Isaan line during monsoon season. The track is basically a riverbed. There are stray buffalo on the line. There are vendors selling fried insects literally inches from the moving train. However, does it stop? Does it cancel? No! The resilience here is born of necessity, because the system is manual, because it is mechanical, and it is adaptable. If a tree falls, a dozen locals show up with machetes and chainsaws. There is no need for a health and safety risk assessment. That takes 3 weeks. They just sort it. The irony is staggering. British engineering heritage is revered worldwide, yet our own system is paralysed by the very bureaucracy we invented to manage it. This brings me to the psychological impact. In Britain, you are a customer. However, being a customer in a privatised monopoly means you are a resource to be squeezed. The staff are often defensive, the atmosphere is hostile, and the entire interaction is transactional. You are a problem to be managed. Here, you are a traveller. The guard or conductor, though he looks more like a naval officer in his press whites, does not hide in the back office. He walks through, cracks a joke, helps an old woman with her bags, and punches a ticket with a tool that looks like it was issued in 1952. It is personal because there are fewer rigid bureaucratic rules. The experience is actually less stressful. If the train is 20 minutes late, no one panics. They know it will get there eventually. The world does not end. In the UK, a 5-minute delay results in a platform full of people having cardiac arrests because they will miss their connection, and their entire day is ruined by the tyranny of the schedule. So, what have we learned? We have built a system in the West that is technologically advanced but spiritually bankrupt. We chase sterile, privatised perfection, and in doing so, we created a network that is brittle, expensive, and miserable. The broken logic of the UK, the idea that more money and more technology equals better service, is far more dangerous to society than the old technology found in the Thai tropics. The Isaan line is old, yes, it is creaky, nevertheless, it is functional. It moves people, connects families, and feeds them while doing it. Bloody hell, we have stopped in the middle of nowhere. No station in sight, just jungle. Right, here we go. The leaves on the line of the tropics. Possibly a water buffalo on the tracks or a signal failure. That is where the fantasy collapses, I suppose. He stopped to see his cousin. Just popped in for a quick sawadee crap and then carried on. No announcement, no delayed compensation claims, just human connection. And that, I think, is the final verdict. The creaky, fan-called Isaan line does not just move you through space. It reminds you that travel is not just about the destination. It is about the ridiculous, unpredictable and wonderfully human journey. In 2026, give me the organised chaos of the tropics over the sterile incompetence of the West any day. Now, if you'll excuse me, a woman is walking past with a basket of grilled cockroaches, and I am told they taste like pork rinds. Take care, and next time you take a journey, relax and let the train take the strain. No need for you to do it. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.